Welcome to a quick tour of the Guardsense app. Please know that you might be able to qualify for a free copy of this app. Please contact us for more info. Most of our customers do qualify for that. You'll see on my screen I've got 5 buttons available and a few things for settings. All of this is configurable, so yours might look slightly different. Also keep in mind that I'm using a emulator, so I've disabled the scanning of the NFC tags and of the torch button because they don't work in my emulator, but you could have that working on yours. The scanning of an NFC tag works very similar to the scanning of the QR code and to some extent to the send location, but let me explain. First, on the top here we've got our menu, so we can go to the menu and do all the powerful things the website can do. Also settings, that's where I can enable and disable the buttons. Scan QR code, which I'm going to do in a few seconds. Let's scan any QR code for either a user like a guard or a wall point or a asset. Then you've got send location, which will send the GPS location of the device. This can also be used if your location data is linked to a point, for example. It will be clocking that point at the same time. Click on checklist will show you any checklists that are still outstanding that you have to do. New OB, if I click on that, you can see I can enter in here an OB entry, gate is still open, for example. The electronic OB entry can be assigned to a specific user, or it can be assigned to a site if you need to. The notify option is so that the control room could be notified if you are using our control room software. Processing that, I should be able to process that whole coming through. Panic will send panic via normal routes, so they can be sent via Telegram, email, or to the control room directly. Let's scan a quick QR code. So you can see here I am, and I've got an asset in my hand. What I can do with this is I can scan this QR code, hopefully. There we go, I scanned it. And nothing happened. So I scanned the QR code and it has now clocked it on the system. However, there is a bit of a difference and you can do some more things with this. Okay, I see with my advanced features of the Guardsense, the emulation doesn't want to work properly, so I've just opened it in the browser now to show you. We click the checklist button. It opens up all the checklist items that I have had to do and the ones that are currently due. So as a supervisor, for example, I could go to the site and go and clock that point and do a check, and I'll show you that check quickly now. So we just saw checklists. Let's scan this in and we should see another checklist item now that has been checked. So has anything been left running and with no one there? We can say we checked it. We can write down any notes that we want to write down. We can alert the EOB, etc. For any of the checklist items, we can process them. Like this one at the bottom I never did actually process, so if I scan the code again, we'll see that the other one, this one over here, that one's no longer red, so we're good. We can recheck it if we wanted to, but this one is red saying it's overdue, so we can see what's happening with that. And then the second thing we can also do when scanning a QR code, let's scan this one. So we scan that QR code and that's giving us a report of the site, so it tells us what the site's called, what the last OB entry is for the site, which is a patrol start, and the last priority one, which is failed to patrol, so the guards aren't patrolling. And we can see the list of all the not patrols and if how many points they've been clocked. So it's only the one point that's been clocked on the site, which is bad, and we can see those type of things happening on site. Supervisor would use that as well to check what's happening on site. All of this can be set up quite easily in the site setup, and not only that, but you can also print your own QR codes if you don't want to buy them. So it's all there for you. I hope that was a good outline of what the Guardsense app can do, and it's probably just the tip of the iceberg for all the possibilities. Please contact us if you want to see if you qualify for a free version, and we'll go from there. Thank you.